what's up? It's Old ST and we are back at it like a what? Exactly. Welcome to my channel where I talk about a little bit of this and I talk about a little bit of that. Now, you already know the vibes. Before we get into the tea of the week, we got to get into the songs of the week. So let's get into it. Going at number 1, we got After Hours by Kehlani. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. You already know why Kehlani was on this list. She been looking good, feeling good, giving good vibes. And honestly, I'm feeling this song. This song is definitely a vibe. I see Kehlani is getting into a different type of era. I see you, and I see you doing your thing. Last time I seen Kehlani outside was when she was at a Las Vegas Aces game. Now, girl, we gonna have to talk about that. Cause word, Vegas, you ain't. I ain't even seen you pull up to New York City. Like, word to me, it feels like what's the beef? Like, you see me supporting old girl, and now you want to support the Aces? Like, it's beef? It's beef? I thought we was cool, but it's whatever though. I'm not going to say this is a different side of Kehlani that we ain't never seen before, because that's some basic stuff that anybody could say. But I will say that this is a new season of some different type of vibes that we really, on a rare occasion, get to ever experience. Going at number 2 for the songs of the week, we got Brown Bag by Jim Jones and Ron Suno. Now, I'm not going to lie, I used to watch Ron Suno do his comedy videos back then, and to see where he at right now, I ain't gonna lie, like, we gotta shout, cause I ain't gonna lie, any New Yorker or any drill rapper that I put on the songs of the list, and they different from when I first was introduced to them, we gotta shout them out, cause we love progression. I'ma be honest, Ron Suno is doing his big one. You got a feature with Jim Jones, and it's fire. You gotta give respect to where it's due. I'm telling you, New York City is in a new era. We trying to dance. We trying to vibe. We're not trying to be ducking and dodging and I need a cab right now. Like, nobody got time for that. People trying to vibe. Like, life is too short to be sitting there. Oh my goodness. No, nobody got time to be doing all of that. I've been trying to be outside for a minute, but I don't trust y'all for real. I just feel like people are in a new era. It's over with the violence and it's in with the vibes, okay? It's over with the violence and it's in with the vibe. Now that we're done with the songs of the week, let's get into the tea of the week. Now, over the past couple of days, it's been a lot of discourse about women's basketball, and that's a shocking sentence to say out loud, because if I'm not mistaken, last year I was literally making a video about how we needed to do better in supporting women in women's basketball. So shout out to women, shout out to women's basketball, and shout out to the people that's been supporting them. But with the positivity is always some type of negativity. Now, I'm not usually the type of person to spill some bad news first before I give in the good news. So we're just going to get into the good news. A lot of people have been declaring for the WNBA draft. Shout out to Camila Cardoso. Shout out to Caitlin Clark, I guess. Shout out to Angel Reese and many, many, many others. The only draft that I'm a little confused about is Bronny James. I don't know why he's declaring for the NBA draft. Maybe somebody could explain it to me. You know, because I've been paying attention more to women's basketball than men's. So maybe I missed something. But I don't know. He did that while also putting himself together for the transfer portal. So if he don't get drafted, he will be transferred. Which I respect, you know, keep your options open, my brother. But you know what they say, you can't force and push a bird to start flying when their wings ain't ready to spread yet. Try not to rush yourself. And that goes for any of the females that are, you know, declaring for the WNBA draft. When you get to the WNBA, or when you get to do your tryouts or the other parts or whatever it is that you got to go through, make sure you don't rush yourself or over push yourself. Because at the end of the day, you got to come in there knowing that you great. You got to come in there knowing that nobody can mess with your energy. You feel me? But that being said, because we talking about that nobody can mess with your energy, some guy, I don't really know his name. He's probably somebody. I really don't know who he is. But he had made some comments about Angel Reese.
And Angel Reese, you have self-proclaimed to be the villain. Shout out to you, because you were the second best basketball player on the court, and it was not close. Outside of Caitlin Clark, it was you. 17 and 20, dog. Showed up, biggest game, second biggest game of your career. Absolute dog, but you can't under any circumstance go to the podium and now try to ask for individuals to give you sympathy. No one has sympathy for the villain. You painted the bullseye on your back. Why are you surprised when people shoot at you? So if you want to act grown, if you want to pose grown, if you want to talk grown, if you want to talk to grown folks grown, then you got to take the L like you grown. Because what frustrated me is when you want to be the villain, but you want to hope for sympathy like a hero. No villains in any sports get that kind of sympathy. Whether it was Richard Sherman in his prime, whether it was Baker Mayfield in college, whether it was Steve Smith, whether it was Aqib Talib, whether it's Draymond Green, if you want to be the villain, you're going to have to take it like a villain. So the only thing I didn't like, because Angel Reese's performance, it was phenomenal. But post-game, and now you want sympathy, where was sympathy for all of those who you exposed your villainness towards?
Now, don't get mad at me for sitting here saying I ain't know him, because I support every and anything women. I don't support nothing men. I don't know nothing about no men nowhere, no way. People always ready to talk about some, oh, well, you dress like X, Y, and Z. It don't matter if I dress like your mother, okay? I don't know nothing about nothing that involves no men, okay? I don't care if it's sports, wrestling, music. I don't know nothing about nothing that involves no men. Period, point blank. But regarding his comments, I don't know. I think it was a little insensitive. Like, you're a grown man and you're acting like she 30. If she was 30, I'd be like, all right, I get it. But the girl is 21, 22 years old. Relax. You're ODing. You gonna tell your hoe that? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell your shorty, after going through so many things and being villainized in the public eye, that she needs to stop being Courage the Cowardly Dog? Would you tell your daughter that she don't need to be no Courage the Cowardly Dog? Respectfully, you wouldn't. And I'm tired, because I know that all of this came from people from the W fiending so bad for men to join our spaces. I'm never fiending for a man to join a woman's space. On God. But I'm not no man hater, so I'm not going to let nobody say, you know what I mean? I want this to be a space for everybody, you feel me? But when I say, oh, I don't know why they was fiending so bad for men to be in our spaces, I'm not saying that like, oh, F the men, it's just straight up done for the men. Because when I went to a New York Liberty game, it definitely was a bunch of men sitting behind me supporting these women. So I'm not going to sit there and make it seem like men don't support women. That's not the truth. But what I will say is that some men carry misogynistic mindsets. And I'm not saying everything that I'm saying applies to this man, but I'm saying that it applies to the audience that may or may not be coming to the W soon. When we look at the NBA, we seeing people talking about other people downplaying other legends, people just making the most outrageous comments towards people who work hard every single day. If you see that happening in the men's division, what do you think is going to happen when the men that watch the men's division is going to bring to the women? Like, I'm not even talking about the men's basketball players, because they've been supporting the women's basketball players. I'm talking about the fans. Because for the longest, I remember when Liz Cambage was in the W, and a lot of men was thirsting over Shorty. Thirsting. Rather than talking about her ability to take home and secure the W. When you speak, you have to really take into consideration of all the things that you are talking about. You kind of got to be fair, especially when you're in media. You can't just sit there and talk crazy on somebody and then, you know what I'm saying? Why is Angel Reese villainized? Because somebody else is infantilized. Y'all acting like old shorty that she beat last year it was a little baby. Relax. The way y'all, oh my gosh, we support, like, come on, bro. I'm not liking that. Because real talk, outside of the whole Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark thing, y'all not being fair. Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark are already dealing with the pressure of, oh my gosh, I'm about to be facing pros day in and day out very soon. I'm about to get different opportunities. I'm about to be in different rooms that I never would have imagined. They already got to calm themselves down from that high. But now they got to sit here and deal with, oh my gosh, the way the people are putting me out in the media. Oh my gosh, the way, like, you don't know how these other W players are feeling towards these people that's coming in. Respectfully, most of them is probably, you know, excited, supportive. But at the end of the day, women is still women. You know what I'm saying? Women is still women. It's not fair that y'all putting two young women against each other for no absolute reason. Caitlyn has said that she respects Angel Reese on many occasions. And Angel Reese on a plethora of occasions has said that she respects Caitlyn Clark. So why are y'all still pinning them against each other as if they got some type of beef? If you want to go and do that, go and watch WWE. Go and watch UFC. Go and watch Bellator. Those is places that you can put two people against each other. But basketball, really? Come on. That's the case. I could have put a lot of people together. I could have pinned a lot of people against each other. But even if I wanted to, they not doing that themselves. I mean, I was tight that New York. I ain't even gonna say it. But, you know, I feel like at the end of the day, those players still got respect for each other, regardless. So why y'all bringing that negative energy over here? A lot of men joining spaces and expecting things to be the exact same way in their space. No, you in our house now. Respect the rules. You feel me? Take your shoes off, ho. Now let me stop. But real talk though, like, I want to see change. Like, I don't want to see all that pinning them against each other. And I for sure don't want to see y'all sexualizing any of these women. I will get crazy about mine. You feel me? Like, what? I get crazy. What you said, bro? If you're gonna come and be a supporter of the W, come and be a supporter of the W because you actually like seeing women ball. Don't come in here because you only came, well, no, who am I to sit here and tell somebody don't come to a game because you came to support one head? Because, you know, I've done that before. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be truthful. But don't come over here and discredit the talent and the effort that these women put in every single day. Next on the list, we got Raymonte versus Cardi B. Now, if you don't know Raymonte, he's definitely been taking over social media with his funny videos, his great energy. Now, energy like this, it really can't be matched. I've really been saying that social media is in a new era where we're putting the right people in the spotlight. You feel me? But Raymonte had expressed his opinion on how he feels he is within the industry, or how he's being looked at within the industry.
So I wasn't going to talk about this anymore because it was like, y'all know I don't like to drag things out. But the videos y'all keep saying, I'm ghetto and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And it throws me off because none of my videos am I walking up to people selling them empty. They purse, give me everything you got. I don't think I'm as ghetto as everyone tries to make it seem. And what bothers me as a black person, you guys say that I'm ghetto, but Cardi B, who doesn't look like a visible black woman to me, and this is no shade to you, Cardi B. This is no shade. This is just literally a fact. And we're speaking on colorism and all those type of things. She is very, very ghetto. She's way ghettoer than me. She's way hooder, gangster, greasy with me. She was outside with the damn Bloods. And y'all don't say that this lady is ghetto. Y'all don't say that she isn't marketable. It feels like everyone can be ghetto and black besides ghetto and black people. And again, no shade to you, Cardi B. I'm just doing a comparison. My content has always been uplifting women. I've always said so many things about women, like to encourage them and be amazing. And I might make a little joke about a relationship or a boy or something like that. And I might say, bitch, but that don't make me a fucking gangster, thug, psycho, man. I literally don't get that. I have so much positive content that I don't even say a cuss word in. That is so uplifting with so many people, so many diverse groups, ethnicities. So what do y'all want to put me in this ghetto, sad black trope for? I am from the hood. Yes, I am. But I have layers to me. I can have a deep, articulate conversation with you. Stop criticizing me.
Cardi B went on social media and said her opinion. To be honest, I feel like Cardi B 100% missed the mark of what the point of what he was saying was. Because she said, why did you have to mention me, etc., etc. And then she brought up many other parties, one of them being Ice Spice. I definitely see that, you know, Cardi B was called ghetto at some point in the beginning of her career. But let's not act like it really hindered her from doing anything in her life. There's so many of the people on the cast of Love and Hip Hop that have been labeled as ghetto, that have been labeled as people that don't know how to act right in public. And I'm not sitting here saying that because I'm advocating, oh my God. And I feel like Cardi B's fans and Cardi was only missing that because they was going after her. Which I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you jacking somebody, you gonna ride till the wheels fall off. I get it. Trust me. Trust me. I get it. But at the end of the day, I don't know why everybody act like riding until the wheels fall off, meaning, oh, you just gonna accept everything that they do. And to end this topic off, like, respectfully, Raymonte, don't ever hide who you are. Don't ever feel bad for what you said. Stand 10 toes down in what you say, because people will gaslight you into believing that what you said was wrong. Nothing that you said was wrong at all. And I feel like people going hard because you have a platform. At the end of the day, if you want to share your opinion, you can do that. Everybody want to sit there and say, oh, who's Raymonte? Well, if you don't know who Raymonte is, then you shouldn't be mad at the simple fact that he shared his opinion and used somebody that's well known as an example. Straight up. He can't share his opinion because he's well known? No, that don't make no sense. Me, I'm going to stay like this. I get up there and I share my opinion. I'm going to share my opinion because I want to, and ain't nobody going to stop nothing. What did Busy Bank say?
Do what I want, little business America.
And if we are the land of the free and the home of the brave, and we got the right to express how we feel, then we're going to continue to have the right to express how we feel. And if you got a problem, then block him. Simple. Now, next on the list is not really nothing serious. It's just something that happened not too long ago before I made this video. But we had a little earthquake over here in the east side. I don't know what y'all got going over there on the west side. I know y'all earthquakes be a little too crazy, but I swear to Jesus Christ himself, I thought that my ceiling was going to collapse when that earthquake happened. Oh my gosh. We're having an earthquake. Oh my God, I almost had a heart attack just now. I swear to God, on everything I love, I never experienced nothing that scary. And with that being said, I'm just going to say, New York, y'all stay safe. Because I literally had a panic attack and started crying after that. Because I never experienced, like, I experienced an earthquake a long time ago when I was younger at my cousin's house. Would say shout out to him, but I haven't seen him in years. But, I remember experiencing an earthquake at his house when I was younger, and that, it wasn't even that scary. It just felt like a little vibration. Whereas this, I felt like this building was about to collapse. Like, my dad was concerned, and he don't really be concerned about too much. But, you know, I hope everybody out there in New York City, I hope wherever y'all was at was safe, and that y'all ain't get caught up in nothing crazy. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be on the lookout for the next video, because we're going all the way up. No Fat Joe, because Fat Joe, respectfully, I still feel like you jinxed the New York Liberty by talking about the Las Vegas Aces in the middle of the game when we was in the lead. But we're not going to talk about that too much. Anyway, be on the lookout for the next video. You already know that I'm coming with straight vibes, and that is going to be a good time. Thank you guys for watching, and again, have a great day. Mwah.